Hey, what's going on everybody? Pete with Auto Repair Tips. In this video, I'm working on the 11 Sonata. Customer says they were driving along, car just cut off. They had it towed in. So in this video, I'm gonna show you the steps that I take to diagnose something like this. Let's get into it. So let me get you up to speed of what I've already done. The first thing I did was I pulled a coil pack out and I made sure the car had good spark. It's firing great. I took off an intake hose. I squirted some starter fluid in it, cranked it up, fired right off, and then cut right back off. So that tells me I have a fuel issue. Next thing I did, I went ahead and pulled a schematic on the vehicle. I located the fuel pump relay, which is right here. I pulled it out. And I went ahead and started testing all the pins. If you look on the schematic, pin number 30 is a full-time hot. That is always hot. So that's the first thing I checked. If you look on the bottom of the relay, you can see pin number 30 is the outer prong. So I hooked up the multimeter, I probed that one. We have 12 volts. We know that circuit is good. The next pin I want to test is 85. That's going to be an ignition hot, meaning when I turn the key on, you should have 12 volts. And that is pin number 85. Looking at the bottom of the relay, you can see pin number 85 is located right here. That is going to be this pin right here. So I'm going to go in the car, turn the ignition on. This should show 12 volts. All right, ignition's on. We have 12 volts, so we know that circuit is good. The next pin we're going to test is at number 86. That's your control circuit. When you turn the key on to start, it sends a ground signal to the relay, which closes the loop and causing current to flow into the fuel pump. In order to do that, I'm going to switch it up. I'm going to take my ground connector off. I'm going to put it in 86, which is right here. I'm going to take this, I'm going to hook it to the positive side. I'm going to turn the key in the on position. That should show a ground signal. We're sitting about 9.6. Battery's just a little bit low. So after running those tests, we know all the signal wires going to the relay are good. The next thing I like to do is get this relay like this. It's a relay tester. You can get it on Amazon. I'll put links in the description below. If you don't have a set, you should pick some up. They're really good to have on hand. I do make a small commission if you do purchase one, and I appreciate that. But here's how these work. You take the relay, you plug it in, and you cut it on. Simple as that. Right now I have it in the off position. Let's get it on the car. All you do is plug it in to where the existing relay goes. And let me show you what you do next. On this Hyundai Sonata, the fuel pump is located in the trunk area. You just take off an access panel held on with 4 Phillips head screws, and I tapped into the power and ground going to it, and I hooked my little peanut bulb to it, and let me show you what you do. And watch what happens. This will test the wire going to the fuel pump. Okay, I'm gonna cut it on. Lights on, I'm gonna cut it off. Lights off, cut it on, it's on. So with the test relay in the on position, I'm gonna go ahead and attempt to start the car. Nothing. And you can see the peanut bulb is still lit up. By diagnosing it this way, we know we just have a bad fuel pump. It's not the relay. When I use that little test relay, that eliminated that relay altogether. But if you're curious on how to test a relay, I do have a video on that, and I'll put a link in the description below so you can check it out later. That is it for this video. I appreciate you watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Catch you later.